Hello everyone, and welcome to CouchQuest, and today we're doing something a little different. This is a digital version of a card game that I really, really love. Now you say, it's a card game? What? It's like, no, this is good. This is Sentinels of the Multiverse. Probably, it's fairly well known, but I will always plug this game anytime I talk to people about it because it's amazing. Basically, it's a cooperative card game where you play superheroes trying to save the world. That's basically it in a nutshell. And there's a lot of depth and strategy to it. And you can play it solo, which I'm going to do today because I don't have any friends. All my friends work real jobs. So I'm just here by myself. So, without further ado, let's get into it. New game. Yes, I'm aware I had a game in progress. Okay, so first off, we got a plethora of different villains. Now, this is its own set multiverse. It's obviously inspired by a lot of different comic book stuff and other popular culture, but they very much do their own thing. And for this first game we're going to play here, I'm going to see if this, gets anywhere, anything. See if anyone has any interest in this whatsoever. We are going to do the pretty much bog standard setup. We're going to do Baron Blade, who is kind of like a combination of Doctor Doom and Lex Luthor. He's just this evil, mad scientist. So we have our villain. You select a villain. Pretty easy to do. And then we get to the meat and potatoes of this. Our heroes. There are so many heroes in this game, and all of these heroes have variants with different unique abilities. The first hero we're going to grab is this game's equivalent of Superman / Captain America, Legacy. Now, Legacy is cool. So Legacy's whole bit is he is a descendant of Paul Revere, and in this game's universe, Paul Revere was the first in a line of people who had superpowers. Paul Revere's superpower being something akin to like danger sense, and then every generation after that has earned has developed a new superpower, leading up to Legacy here. Legacy is the leader of a team of superheroes called the Freedom Five. Think Justice League, Avengers, that kind of thing. Yeah, so he's got a lot of Superman-style powers. He's very strong. He's near invulnerable. He's just got a plethora of awesome superpowers. Mechanically speaking, in the game, he has a power called Galvanize, which increases damage dealt by your team by 1 for the whole turn after he goes, which is why it's important to put him first in your team, because he will go first. Yeah, so he is also the arch nemesis of Baron Blade. So, we have our first member. I think we're just going to go with the Freedom 5 just to keep things up. So the next members of the Freedom 5, I believe, let's just go ahead and grab Tachyon, who is a speedster. She's cool. She's a scientist, she moves super fast, and all of her abilities are about manipulating like turn order and the amount of actions you get in a turn. Rapid Recon. Reveal and replace the top card of a hero deck. You may discard the top of your deck. Yeah, so her whole bit is she's a scientist and she's a speedster. And she's awesome. The next member of the Freedom 5 is our Batman stand-in, Wraith. She's Batman. Look at the little icon in the corner here. She's Batman. And she's awesome. Sorry, I will gush about this game because I think it's an amazing concept and a very good execution. You can still pick up a physical version of this game, I believe on their website. Greater Than Games? Yes. So yeah, I believe they fairly recently did like a collector's edition where they cleaned up a lot of like the wording and stuff on the cards. I think this is based on the old version, which is the version I have and have expansions for, both digitally and physically. So we have Legacy, Tachyon, Wraith. I believe the last 2 members of the Freedom 5. Let me scroll here. There's a lot of heroes, and I have some like third-party heroes as well. There's just so many. There's their version of Deadpool over here. Okay. So yeah, I think the last 2 members of the Freedom 5 are Absolute Zero, who is basically combined Mr. Freeze with Iron Man, and you'd have Absolute Zero. He's got the suit that keeps him alive, but it's like a decked out Iron Man suit. And he's all about basically dealing damage to himself to deal damage to other things, which can make him a risky hero to play. And then finally, the last member of the Freedom Five, Bunker, who is another kind of Iron Man style, War Machine style hero he's got a big old mech suit and he's here to crush stuff. Looks like he's wearing Hulkbuster armor. So yeah, there's our team. We have Baron Blade as our villain. We've got the Freedom 5, Legacy, Tachyon, Wraith, Absolute Zero, and Bunker. Now we need to select an environment to play in. And there's a number of places you can play, inspired by a number of different pop culture media. So I'm debating. We have Isola Primalis, which is like Jurassic Park, Savage Land style, dinosaurs and natural disasters. We have Megaopolis, which is basically Metropolis. And those seem like those would be the two places you'd want to try and start to play just if you're getting into the game. I'm debating. Isola Primalis or Megaopolis? Let's do Megaopolis. I think it's more fun. All right. So now we have our setup. We're battling Baron Blade with the Freedom 5. Baron Blade with the Freedom 5. Let me do the mouse cursor to point. Baron Blade, Freedom 5, and the city of Megapolis. Also, what's fun about this game, there's a randomize option. And yes, there is online multiplayer if you're thinking about picking up. This is on Steam. There is online multiplayer, so your friends can jump in and take control of certain heroes. Me, I'm just going to play it solitaire style. I'm going to take each hero's turn. And yeah, I wanted to do something different, and I had a gap to fill, and I could easily knock out a half-hour session in this. So, let's do it. Let's get a load here for a second. At last, the destruction of my greatest foe is at hand. Legacy shall fall. Stand down, Baron. The price of your hatred will not be the entire planet. So Baron Blade's whole shtick is he's gonna pull the moon into the earth. And you gotta stop him. He has two phases. The first phase is trying to stop him from bringing the moon into the earth, and then the second phase is showing down with him in his battle armor. And boom. I love, the comic book style art, graphic, and all that, and it's just very cool. I will continue to gush about that game. But before we get into this, how's everyone doing today? Oh, mobile defense platform. He's in his flying fortress. Can't touch him. Got to take down the flying fortress before we can touch him. Slash and burn, which means he's going to do some damage. Boom. You just punched Wraith in the face, and then you burned Legacy. Oh, yeah. There's a nemesis mechanic in this game. If you have characters that are nemesis with each other, they will do extra damage to each other, which I think is a cool little mechanic. But no. Stopping for a second, just to ask, how is everyone doing? You doing all right? You doing okay? Drink enough water. Get enough sleep. Make sure you eat. It's very important. Take your vitamins. I mean it. You take care of yourself. Don't make me come over there. All right, so first up, we have Legacy. Now, the first part of a turn is you play a card. By playing a card, you get a thing that happens, just like any other card game. So we have Fortitude, Motivational Charge, Superhuman Durability, and Surge of Strength. Let's take a look at all these. All right, Surge of Strength. He'll increase his damage, which would be cool because he already increases damage with his power. But I think we're going to go with Motivational Charge because it's a healing ability. He deals one target, 1 damage, and each hero regains a hit point. And that is a great early game draw for Legacy. So we're just going to do that. And we're just going to do Galvanize. Increase everyone's damage by 1, which will make the game a lot faster. Oh, Heroic Intercession. Basically, he blocks a hit for a while. Alright, Tachyon. Time for this insanity. Let's see. So there's different types of cards. You got your one-shots, your ongoing, and that's the core 2 types of card for a hero. You have your one-shots and your ongoing, and then you have powers, which are usually ongoing cards. So we have Lightning Reflexes, which does... You may play up to 2 cards right now. I think we're going to go with Synaptic Interruption because it'll block the next 3 damage done to her and relocate it to a target of her choice. Also, she has a burst mechanic. The more burst cards in her graveyard, the stronger some of her other cards when you play them will be. So that, and then we'll do... Reveal and replace the top card of your hero deck, and you may discard the top of your hero deck. So let's see what her next card is. Rapid Recon. What do we got? Lightspeed Barrage. We will not discard it, because that is a great card. You draw your card at the end of a hero's turn. Now we're to Wraith. Our Batman, Batwoman, our Bat family stand-in. And she's got gadgets and martial arts. So, let's equip her throwing knives. Let's see, what is her core ability? Reduce the next damage that would be dealt to you by 2. Alright, so we're going to do throwing knives so that she can hit the flying platform. Pew, 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 pew. There's different damage types as well. This game gets really in-depth, and we're just going to stop dealing damage because that can hit up to 3 targets, but I only want to hit the 1. And she draws. Trust Fund! Like I said, this is the art, the references. I love everything about this game. And now we're up to Absolute Zero. I think we're going to grab his Focused Apertures, increase cold damage dealt by Absolute Zero by 1. Now, the dangerous part about having Absolute Zero in a party with Legacy is he deals damage to himself, and Legacy's Galvanize increases all damage. So if he does damage to himself, that damage is increased. So, but he has the choice of dealing it, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Now we're going to do cold damage. I think I messed up. Cool thing about this, that's okay. It's okay that I messed up because there's a rewind function. You can go back. Deals himself either one. Okay. I misread that. I thought it was deal any target, including himself. Nope. Okay, so he is not going to do... no. No, actually no. Meanwhile. Click the meanwhile button. We're going to go back. Use a power. And skip. No, he's not going to blast himself right now, because that would be bad. Bunker. Bunker is mostly a support and assault. We're going to equip his flat cannon, and he's going to shoot with his flat cannon. Bang, bang, bang. We got to destroy this mobile defense platform so we can actually do damage to Baron Blade. He's got different modes that increase, like, change his role or enhance his role in the fight. Oh, great. This is the environment. Paparazzi on the scene. Heroes cannot use powers. While this card is in effect, my heroes cannot use powers. And Baron Blade's going to slash and burn. Which stinks because I cannot use powers. Oh, boy. Ugh. Why are you burning my dude? At least his turn was short. So yeah, like I said, there's a ticking time clock on this first phase with Baron. If you do not beat this first phase before he gets a certain number of cards in his discard pile or his trash, the game is over. Alright, so let's take a quick look at Paparazzi on the scene. Heroes cannot use powers at the start of the environment turn. Each player may discard a card to destroy this card. Or, there are other cards you can play to take environment cards out of play, if you happen to be so lucky. So, you see... He increases damage more. Or what's this? Let's increase his fortitude. Can't use a power, so that stinks. The Legacy Ring, another great early game draw. He can use an additional power during his phase. We will definitely be using that next turn. Let's see. Sucker Punch. It has to be 1. You know, let's do it. It's going to be kind of a waste, but I want to get rid of the flying platform as quick as possible. Lightning Reflexes. We're going to use Sucker Punch. Oh, nope. I made a mistake. Go back. Play a card. Alright, Lightning. I guess I can't use that because I'd have to see Lightspeed Barrage. And I have no burst cards in my trash. I guess we'll just throw up Research Grant for now. And she can't use any powers. Oh, I hate Paparazzi. Accelerated Assault! I knew. I love the little quotes at the bottom. There's just so much to enjoy about this game. Ooh, Grappling Hook. Destroy one ongoing or environment card! Grappling Hook! Thank you, Wraith. Suit yourself. She can heal herself. I think she is going to use that next turn. So, boom. Shoot the platform. They're going to stop dealing damage because we can't do damage to Baron until his platform is gone. Utility belt! She can also use an additional power on her turn. Yes! Alright, do you have anything that allows you to not... Okay, yeah, that's... Okay. Let's see, Coolant Burst. Oh, it gives him a power. He's so... Okay, we're going to do Glacial Structure and use it just so we can see if we can get some better powers for him. I actually, prefer using the different variants of Absolute Zero so he has a bit more... He has a bit less self-damaging stuff. Impale. Okay, Impale is a great card. We'll use that next turn. 2 Impales. Nice. And his regular draw. Alright, so Absolute Zero is going to be really cool next turn. Okay, so... Looking at my options here. Okay, so this is one where we're deciding the order in which things are destroyed is important. So we're going to use Thermal Detonation. He's going to do himself a couple points of damage. But this means that we can destroy the mobile defense platform if we choose it to take damage first. And then we're going to do 3 damage to Zabaron. And then we're going to shoot him with the flat cannon. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now we're getting to it. Yeah. But now it is the environment turn. Oh, police backup. Awesome. So the police are going to shoot at the villains every turn. Neat. Awesome. That's a good card. We have police backup. Blade Battalion. Oh, he summons the minions. Bado. Banana. Redirect damage to the Blade Battalion. Because this is going to be funny. Bam! And they just knock themselves out. That's what I had. That's amazing. I love it. Summons the minions! The minions immediately proceed to run off a cliff. Alright, let's get the Legacy Ring up. Now I can use 2 powers. So first we're going to use Galvanize. All damage increased by 1. And then we're going to use Motivational Charge to smack the Baron in the face. Waboom! And everyone gets healed for 1 point. Tachyon's already full. Wraith regained 1. Zero gain 1. Bunker got 1. Awesome. And this is why Legacy is the best. He's easy mode for this game. If you have Legacy in your party, everything gets so much easier. Okay, so... I've got 1 burst card? Yeah, 1 burst card in the graveyard. Here, the trash pile. Just thinking about what to do here. Let's go ahead and use Accelerated Assault just to get another burst card in the trash. And then we'll use Research Grant. Fleet of Foot! Quick Insight. What does Quick Insight do? Draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards. So we're just going to discard this one. Just to get another burst card in the trash, and it's less useful. Alright, and Nimble Strike. Cool. Alright, we're getting momentum. Alright. You are going to use... I really want that Utility Belt out. Yeah, we're going to do Utility Belt. So that way we can use... Stealth to reduce the next damage to her, and then Throwing Knives. Ba-ba-boom! And we're going to stop dealing damage. Okay, cool. And more Throwing Knives. Now, there's another mechanic in this. If a card says limited, that means you can only have 1 in play at a time. Alright, so let's throw Impale onto the Baron. So now he's going to take damage every turn. And we're just going to skip using your power. Modular Realignment. Cool. We can mess with his equipment. Alright, let's go ahead and throw up your auxiliary power source. What power does it give you? Draw 3 cards, then destroy this card. We're just going to stick to the flat cannon for now. Boom, boom, boom. Bada, 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 bada. Got him. Ooh, ammo drop. Nice. All right, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Baron Blade is not by far... He's not one of the strong... Oh, close quarters combat. All damage increased... Increase all damage by 1. So all damage is now melee, and all damage is increased by 1. So the police are now just punching Baron Blade. They just up on him. Oh, devious. Oh, no. Each player may destroy any of their equipment or ongoing cards. Baron Blade deals each hero target X lightning damage, where X is equals 3 plus the number of ongoing hero cards and equipment still in play. Alright, Zero, let's get rid of Impale because you have a spare. What else we got? Tachyon. Get rid of Research Grant. Because I would like to not die. Wraith. Go ahead and get rid of Throwing Knives because you have a spare in your hand. Bunker. Get rid of Auxiliary Power Source. I think that's all I care to get rid of, so let's do it. Choose for me. I don't care. Oh! Oh, ow. Didn't realize it was that much. Oof. Ow. This hurt. Oh, I'm going to need that healing next turn there, Legacy. Holy cow. That is a harsh blow. Oof. I should have been more careful. Okay. You going to be like that, Baron? Surge of Strength. Galvanize. And Motivational Charge. Suck on 6 damage. Wish I had something to increase healing, but I'll take what I can get. Oh yeah, their portraits change. If they drop below, I think it's 10 hit points, they start to look battle damaged, which I think is a nice little touch. Leading from the front. Yeah, you can make Legacy tank hits, but we all took damage. Alright, what does Fleet of Foot do? Each player may draw a card. You may play a card. Okay, so Fleet of Foot. Everyone gets to draw an extra card. Another Nimble Strike. Ooh, Stun Bolt. Stun Bolt is amazing. Isothermic Transducer. Whenever he's dealt fire damage, he deals one target that much cold damage. Okay, cool. Decommissioned Hardware. Alright, Nimble Strike. Bam! Accelerated Assault. And... wait, what is this? Okay, cool. Go ahead and use Rapid Recon. Ooh, Blinding Speed. Yeah, no, we'll keep that. Blinding Speed will be useful in case the paparazzi pop back up. Okay. Oh, I really should use Suit Yourself, but... Stun Bolt. This will reduce his damage next turn. Pew 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 pew! And then use Stealth to further reduce damage. Specifically to Wraith. Ooh, Infrared Eyepiece. Neat. Alright. Oh, there we go. The game lagged there for a second. Alright, well. Modular realignment. One card trash, put it into play or in your hand. Absolute Zero deals himself 1 fire and 1 cold damage. Sheesh. He has so many mechanics that require him to damage himself. Frostbound Drain. Yeah, he does so much damage. So we're going to need to get this transducer up. And yeah, let's do it. Oh, never mind. It's all melee right now. Okay, hold on. I forgot. You ever forget? I forgot. Another isothermic transducer. Okay. Ammo drop! Fires a flak cannon! Bang, bang, bang! Or punch, punch, punch in this case. Alright, we've got him down to 2 hit points. And police backup should make him flip. Close quarters combat. Oh, nope, because close quarters combat is gone. But it's back! So I guess the police are going to do that extra point of damage and make him flip. Alright. Now the ticking clock is over, and we're into phase 2, where we fight him in his battle armor. Slash and burn. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, good. Hit bunker. Ow. Oh, I'm so glad I have motivational charge. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a heroic intercession. He's going to hit himself, but no one else is going to take damage this turn. Motivational charge. Smack him. Everyone gets some healing. Take your healing. Oh, hold on. I messed up. We want to use Galvanize first, so that way he does more damage to the Baron. Take this, Baron! There we go. Why miss out on a point of damage, right? Danger sense. Ooh, immune to environment damage. That'd be cool. Alright, Tachyon. Let's do lightning reflexes. I have 5 burst cards. Ooh, okay, so let's do Nimble Strike. Smack him real good. Fleet of Foot. Yes, bolster allies. Ooh, another research grant. Everyone gets some stuff, and because I chained things together properly, here comes Lightspeed Barrage for 8 damage. Boom! Or it's more like rapid punches. And then Rapid Recon. Hypersonic Assault. Ooh, no, we want that. We want that. No, we want that. Alright, Wraith. Whew. Yeah, suit yourself. Recover some HP. Now let's use Stun Bolt. Lower that damage. Lower all that damage. Alright, Zero. Oh, we're back in close quarters combat. Impale. And skip using a power. When Absolute Zero would take cold damage, he regains that much HP instead. Oh, why couldn't I have gotten that earlier? Alright, let's throw on the heavy plating. Now, what is this? Anytime a villain card is destroyed, you may draw a card. Okay. Flat cannon! I'm gonna punch you. Boom. Just beats him with the cannon. Just wham. Oh, another auxiliary power source. Neat. Yeah, I think I've tied this just right, because we're coming down towards the end of it here, and we're just under... Oh, no! Targeting innocence! Start of the environment turn. Oh. And they shoot Zabaron for 1 point of damage. Now it's Zabaron's turn. Oh, not this again! Oh, I will die if I don't just trash everything. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Wait! Wait! Heroic Interception is in play. Alright, so let's get rid of Surge of Strength. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. If I keep that, no one else will take the damage. Fortitude will release the damage by 1 for him, so it's worth it to keep that in play. 3, 4, 5, 6. He can tank 7 damage. Let's see if I can get... Oh, no, go back. Go back. I love that there's a rewind button. Baron Blade, play a card. Okay, he plays for Devious Disruption. We start with Legacy. We get rid of Surge of Strength. And we confirm. Next, absolute 0, 0. Let's just get rid of all your stuff. All of it. All of it. All of it. We're just getting rid of all of it. Because otherwise, Legacy is gonna die. Wraith. I hate Baron. This is my least favorite Baron Blade card is Devious Disruption. All right, Bunker. Yeah. We got to save our buddy here. All right, 7. All right. Only 6 damage, so he'll be all right. Everyone else should be immune. Yeah, heroic interception. I am so glad I threw that up. Whew! And everyone else is spared. Oh, but Legacy is not doing very well. Alright, bolster allies. Everyone draws a card. Yeah, I think that's the bet here. Bolster allies. Thok. Another Lightspeed Barrage. Yes, okay, that'll come in so handy. Ooh, and Grappling Hook. Another Isothermic Transducer. He's got a few of those, it seems. An ammo drop. Alright. Galvanized. Actually, this should do it. This should do it. If we beat Baron Blade, this should be the final blow. This should do it. Boom! Yeah! Alright, cool, cool. Oh, and I love the soundtrack to this digital version, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah. There, we have defeated Baron Blade and saved Megaopolis. So yeah, that is Sentinels of the Multiverse. So many different combinations, so many different things you can try. Heroes to team together and see how they play off each other. Villains that are just, some are fun, some are just downright frustrating, but they're a great challenge. RNG plays a bit into it because it's a card game. But yeah, this is Sentinels of the Multiverse. They're not sponsoring this at all. Let's go back to the main menu here. Oh. Menu. There we go. Dun, da, 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 da. But yeah, this is the digital version is published by Handelabra Games. Sentinels of the Multiverse is published by Greater Than Games, I believe. And yeah, it is just a fun, if you love superheroes, I highly recommend it. And you can do different like themed battles. There are different heroes that are themed to different things. Like you could do supernatural heroes, gothic heroes, you know, whatever combination you want to do. Street level heroes. There's just so many things you can do. It is a lot of fun, and I highly recommend you check out either the digital version or the physical. I believe you can find the physical version on Amazon if you can't find it on Greater Than Games website. And yeah, it is just a great game, and I highly recommend that anyone who's into card games and superheroes should check it out. And there's so many expansions. So many expansions. But alright, that's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining me for our adventures in saving the Earth. I hope you had a good time. And hey, I hope you're having a great day. I'll catch you next time. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends. It really helps me out. Also, be sure to click that bell and check out our social media pages for regular updates. Hope you're having a great day.